Hey everybody, this is SWChris. I am from SW City. Welcome back to the SMB server. Today we're going to work on the arena scoreboard, but first I wanted to go ahead and show you what I built during the SMB meetup. Not the SMB meetup, the SMB live server meeting. The meetup's next year. Yeah, so what I did was I just kind of extended the road on down this way and planted some trees, landscaped this thing, got rid of all these ender things, ender holes that have been cropping up, and it just kind of goes kind of nicely around the bend over to here and then connects very nicely over here. But yeah, that's what we're going to do is, after taking a look at this, go to the arena and work on the scoreboard. All right, boys and girls, you guys ready to do some redstoning? Let's go ahead and hop over here if I can make it. Oh, can't make it. Oh, missed. Let's go ahead and do this. I was going to try to do some parkour hardcore. Didn't really work out. I made this bottom platform. This is where our redstone contraption is going to be, and a couple other things too. Hopefully some of the stuff having to do with the respawning system, which we'll do later. Still have to do some research into the netherworld of the Force, because we still have Harlow Doyle and Obi-Wan Kenobi. We need to resurrect Harlow and get him out of Obi-Wan's hair, and I think I can do it with the respawn system with this. I just need a lightning storm and some cheese. Anyway, let's go ahead and find a place to put the chest where we are going to put the flag that is captured from the other team. All right, so I think a good spot would probably be, hang on, just let me, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's a center spot right here. Let's put it right here. This would be kind of neat. Let's just pop that out. That way, this can be kind of outlined in wool, maybe in red or something, to indicate the importance of this, and then we'll just pop a chest right there, and then we'll go downstairs. We're just going to do something really simple here, because what we need to do to send, what we need to do is actually send a scoreboard, a redstone signal down to the scoreboard, and so all we're going to do here is build a nice little filter, and our filter is complete. If you haven't seen me build this on screen, it's really simple. It's just a comparator, 2 down, and a repeater into this redstone torch. And then what we do is we go ahead and in this thing going into nothing, we're going to put some filter ender pearls, like so, into this. And then what we're going to do when we're done is we're going to put our item that we want filtered down into this hopper right here in this part right here. So what it's going to do is when we do that, it's going to bring the redstone signal down to this finally, and that's going to power this torch off, which will allow one of these things to pass through. Except I don't have enough filters in, so there we go. Oops, I overdid it. That's troublesome. Let's try that one more time. I just need to double check. Okay, yeah, that works. That'll work fine. Basically, because this is 64 stacked, you need 2 items in here. Okay, that's fine. That works. Whatever, I don't care. And then what we're gonna do here is we're gonna put, yeah, we're gonna put a chest right here. I won't be able to open it, unfortunately. So we'll figure something out. Oh, maybe we can do half slabs up there. That'll help it. And then this. So if we put a junk item in here like this, instead of going down here. Oh wait, I didn't put the filter in. I am a dork. Well, anyway, instead of going down here, it goes into here. So that helps so that you can't randomly score points. And then we're going to put a chest right here, and this is what the flags will filter into, and we can grab them out at the end of the match and put them back over in the other base. But anyway, where the redstone signal is going to come out that's going to trigger the scoreboard is right there. Pretty simple. And then we just run a redstone line all along here, except we aren't going to put a scoreboard up here. No, we're going to put it down here in the water. All right, we've got the redstone signal line coming all the way out to here. We're going to pop in one of these. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're just going to bring this all the way down. Not all the way, but 6, 7, 8. Let's see, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 8, 9, 10. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put in a piece of redstone. And then slime block. It doesn't have to be a slime block. That's just a temporary placer block. I'm going to put in one of these, get rid of that, and then... well, that messes it up. Crap. How do I fix that? Okay, whatever. It'll fix itself. And then we just rinse and repeat. We come down 10. 2, 3, 4, so on and so forth. Okay, now we're at the second joint, and we are putting just a piston right here. We're not putting a spacer block because that has already pushed the piston down one. So we do that, and then we do this. Now, one thing I forgot to show you is that the redstone line was not complete. That's why that piston did not extend. It is active by default, by the way. We want it that way. So let's go ahead and continue this onwards. Oh no, I'm short. How can I be short? That's not right. We got some dead redstone there. Where's my repeater? Let's go ahead and pop a repeater right there. Right there. And then we'll bring it all the way out into there. Okay, there we go. Now, it should all be extended. Let's go ahead and take a look. I guess I got to pop one up there, but this will work. Yes. Okay, it's all extended. Perfect. Let's go back upstairs. And let's cut the redstone line. And this is what it looks like when it is in its active, basically when we have a flag that's detected. It closes off all this, and it moves that back up. So basically, what we have is that pushes that redstone line down, which powers that, pushes that down, powers that, and so on and so forth. And then at the very bottom, we're going to have a little cauldron that's going to come down and give off a signal that will trigger our scoring system. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and build that. And it's built, mostly. So I went ahead and drained out this area here, put in the massive scoreboard buttons. I'll show you what those are in a minute. And over here, I did the same thing. I haven't built the buttons yet. I just ran out of time for this episode. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what I've done, give you a little demo of how to actually construct one of these for yourself. The reason I built these down here is because the water is going to provide a nice, useful sort of shroud, I guess, over these scoreboard systems. And so when you get a point, this one will pop up above the water, and these will remain under the water. So you can tell how many points out of 5 that you have to for, I guess this one's blue team. Gold team will have, of course, glowstone. And of course, serves me right that I start this segment of the video while we are having a sunset. But that's all right. All right, let's go ahead. And let me kind of show you how this works. First, what you're going to do when we build this is we're going to go ahead and use torches and iron blocks and just a little bit of redstone, but it's mostly torch-based. And I know this could be a lag fest, but fortunately, these don't run a lot of the time. It's just very basic sort of redstone, but it's put together in a certain way, and that's what really makes the magic work. So basically what you do is you put a block right there underneath all these pistons, and then you put one right here that powers the piston above it. Same thing like this. I tried slime blocks, and I just couldn't get enough power out of a single piston to raise 25 slime blocks. It's just not really possible. So we had to do it the old-fashioned way here. All right, so you just do this. And then what you're going to do is you're going to basically repeat this pattern across this entire thing for these first 3 levels here. All right, I've got these filled in except for this little space right here. Basically on each side you're going to have one space like this. I've gone ahead and filled the rest in, but I did want to make note of that because if you do not fill these 4 spaces in, then when these pistons come up, they're going to make a rather unfortunate symbol for the Jewish people, so we don't want that. So we add that, and then there you go. Next up, for the next set of pistons, we need to just kind of filter this down. It kind of goes down in sort of a funnel shape, you see. So we're going to do that here. For this part, we're just going to have this power these off, like so. Oh, forgot one. There we go. So there's 5 on this side of things, and then over here, oops, I missed. Let me get rid of that. There are 4. One right here, one right here, here, and here. So that takes them all down. And then for the next level, we're going to go ahead and put one right there. There we go. So there's 1 torch there, 1 torch there. And then here, we're going to start bringing this out towards where we connect it up to our scoring system. And I actually realized I haven't told you about what I used to put the scoring system together, so we'll get to that in just a few minutes. It's actually a nice little system used by SWChris. He kind of invented it, and so it works great. I won't really go into detail in this video on how to do it. I'll actually link to you the tutorial I used below, so that works just as well. That way you can get kind of targeted information that you need if you're just going for the scoring system. There we go. So there we go, got that. And I think we're almost done. What we have to do is put a torch right there. Okay, that should even them up. It will once this gets power. Yes. Okay, so that's going to pretty much do it for that. Now we're going to go ahead and I'm going to bring these down. I want to use iron blocks just to kind of trace out the redstone line that we're going to use. So we're going to go ahead and... Oh, we need to put one more torch right there. Okay, so that way it kind of pyramids down like that. And then you have the redstone going into that. And then we are going to go ahead and bring this up and then put... Do I need to repeat? No, I just need redstone. And then... Oh, wow, fancy that. Just barely enough, really. Let's just do one more. And then... There we go. This connects... This little half stone slab thing kind of connects these up. So it connects both lines. And so when you power this on, it disconnects. It turns the scoring system off. And then when it powers off, they power back up. So... Nice and handy, nice and handy. Let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and show you the scoring system just really quick, and then we'll go ahead and connect it up, and then we will test it for the final run. So here's that cauldron I was talking about. When a flag goes through the system, all these pistons depower, and they pull the cauldron up for about a tick or two, probably just a tick, and then that takes the redstone signal up into here, into this little memory circuit here. And this is a comparator clock memory circuit thing, and it's able to hold up to 15 charge. And so once it gets charged once, that was weird, it kind of outputs one signal out to here. If it gets charged twice, it outputs 2 signals, and so on and so forth. I only need 5 instead of 15, so we're going with 5. Anyway, let's go ahead and go back upstairs and see how this thing works. There's nothing I like better after a hard day's work of doing redstone than just watching the sunset, especially on this texture pack. It's really pretty. It's too bad we're going to lose it in 1.9, but, you know, I think I'll trade it for 1.9. I mean, there you go. Anyway, I filled in the water here so you can kind of tell what the scoreboard looks like when there's no points on the board. Let's go ahead. Oh man, here comes the moon. Let's go ahead and dump in one of these. That should be enough. And then if we look, there it is. We have 1 point. And I went ahead and hooked up 2 lines. We won't do the full 5, but if you do that, and it should go to 2. Yeah, there it is right there. So you can see it right there. And now there's no audible kind of tone this far up. So I think what I'm going to have to do is figure out some way to maybe have fireworks dispensers at different levels of the arena so that you can actually hear when a point has been made and you can kind of see it from any direction and not just having to look down on this side of the arena or over there on that side for the gold team. So that'll be a future project in a future video. Anyways, I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you thought of this episode. These redstone ones are kind of few and far between, but I do enjoy making them, even though they take a lot of work. Part of what I like about it is the fact that I can just kind of, you know, sit back, relax, turn on Netflix, and then just work away at it. So, do you want more redstone, more building? I'm kind of trying to balance it between the 3 areas right now. So anyway, your ideas in the comments in that regard would be most welcome. Till then, we'll see you next week for another SMB episode. Might be doing a collab, but we'll see. Anyway, enough rambling from me. Auf Wiedersehen, arrivederci, hasta la vista. Oh, new avatar. I've turned the teeth white. Bye-bye.